Hello, it's me, Spring, and I'm back for the third Tatting with a Needle 101. So if you've been following along with the other videos, you know that I was almost out of thread when I finished my last circle here. So I went ahead and wove in one tail, but I left this one as a reminder as to where I left off. And you know they say when life throws opportunities at you, you snatch them up. Well, this was an opportunity to incorporate adding in when you've run out of thread and adding a new strand. So here we go. What I'm going to do is where this tail comes out, that's where I'm going to come through with my needle. Right in the join between the ring and this arch here. And it'll take just a little bit to make sure you get in the right spot. But you want to go right at the bottom of that ring where you left off. And now we're going to pull the needle and thread through. This time we're going to give ourselves a little bit more. I'd say I probably have 24 inches here, just to make sure I have enough. Okay. So now we're reconnected with more thread and we can start all over again. Okay. Now, this is the point that we're going to be working today. So you see these arches curve this way and that arch curves the opposite direction. So let's talk about that. We'll move that out of the way. Okay. So when I do my double stitches, I want those humps where my hand, on the side where my hand is, to make sure it arches the right way. So I'm going to place my needle over the top of the area where I just reconnected new thread. And we're doing an arch. These arches in this pattern are 5 double stitches, 1 picot, 5 double stitches. Here we go. That good and tight to where you left off. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we go again. Big old loop jump down there. And 5. Now we're going to create the picot. And add 5 more double stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now say you accidentally miscounted and you added another one. It's okay. At this point, it is really, really simple to remove. Slide your work to the end and just pop that double stitch right off and slide back down. Okay. Get that tightened back up again. All right, so remember this is an arch. We are not holding any rings to run our tail through at the end. We're just going to hold up here at the end of our work and pull through all the way through. Okay, that's the tail from where we left off. Okay, I'm gonna snug this up some so that way it arches. And there you have it. We now have an arch. Okay. Now this time I'm not going to turn my work. Okay, gonna create a knot down at the bottom here. I'm gonna place my needle back over the top of that knot. And we're gonna do a ring. And the ring consisted of 3 double stitches followed by a picot. Start with that. So 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to add our picot. Remember, we just place our finger there to hold a blank space. There's 1 stitch, 2 double stitch, 3 double stitch. Now we're going to add another picot. And 3 more double stitches. Slide that picot down. We need 1 more picot and 3 more double stitches. Oops. Well, thank you. Okay. So now we have our 3 picots with 3 double stitches, 3 double stitches, 3 double stitches, 3 double stitches. Now, this is a ring, so we're going to have to hold on to this part of the tail so that way we don't close it all the way up. And slide this through. There we go. And now we're going to take our needle and go through that loop that we held. Okay, and cinch down that loop and pull that together, just like such. Okay, so now again, we want those humps right there facing our hand so it arches in the right direction. So we're going to just rotate our work just a little bit. We're not turning it. We're just going to rotate it a little bit. And I'm going to put a knot in here to secure it. That last ring we did. Whoops, sorry. Just because I prefer a knot in there to secure it. Okay, we're secure now. Okay, now we're going to do another arch. Place your needle on top of the knot that you just made. And we're going to do 5 double stitches, picot, 5 double stitches. Just like we did on the other side. Oops. That's 4 and 5. Slide it down. Create a picot, and that's 1 double stitch, 2, 3, 4, up, double check. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a picot. Okay, gonna hold at the end of our work here. And since this is a arch, we do not need to hold a loop on the other end. Just pull the tail all the way through. See it jerk around there? It automatically naturally curves by the way that those stitches are. Okay, now we'll turn our work. Get it out of the way there. Turn our work and place a knot. And that'll secure the end of that arch. All right, let's lay this down and look at it. Get all the thread out of the way. It's always good to block tatting so that way everything gets placed exactly like you want it. Okay, so we have connected new thread where we ran out the last video. We connected on and we made 5 double stitches, a picot, 5 more double stitches. Let me zoom in on that where you can see that better. Okay, we made 5 double stitches, a picot, 5 double stitches. Then we did a ring, just like we've been doing. And then we did one more arch with 5 double stitches, a picot, and 5 more double stitches. Okay. So now you can see where we're at. We're getting ready to start down this side. Now keep in mind, this is number 10 thread, and this is number 3 thread. It is much larger than the number 10. Okay, guys, thank you for watching again. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and comment down below if there's anything else you would like to see in future tutorials about tatting or knitting or crocheting, weaving or spinning. All right, I will see you on the next video. Bye.